Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum has also moved higher a little bit, not too much. There was a bit of volatility yesterday around the weekly candle close, but it overall continues with the overall scenario here, and it has moved again above this base channel. Yeah, it's basically been fighting around this and fighting around the $1,700 level. However, we seem to be making constantly higher lows, which is a good signal. What the bulls definitely need to do now is to break out first above this 1729 level and then to move above 1720. And then we can obviously push higher. Now, there's a few, I would like to add actually a few, like I did in the ADA video, add a little bit of additional waves really into this, because in the end, we see here again, also like on the ADA chart, a series of a 1-2 setups again. Yeah, this is what we see, and we have to account for that. No reason to hide them or anything, but if we want to do this forecast accurately, we just have to forecast that also on the lower time frames. Okay, so yesterday I already introduced here this blue wave 1 and the blue wave 2, because this is sort of the lower level wave count that's happening here. We have to do that due to all the overlaps that we are seeing here. Now, if we see too many 1-2 setups, this can become a little bit bearish because it will just get unrealistic, and it could point towards a more corrective wave count that is actually happening here. But again, as long as we are holding these lows, the important low at 1560, which is down here, which is that swing low from the 2nd of August, honestly, as long as that is the case, we can focus on higher. I mean, why wouldn't we? That's always what I'm asked. Why do you not consider? I mean, honestly, there are so many different wave counts that we could apply here. The thing is, why would I suddenly start to unpack thousands of wave counts? It's all speculation, isn't it? It only makes sense to change a wave count as soon as the current one is invalidated or not adhered to. Okay. Everything else is pure wasting of time. That's why I'm also not making 40-minute videos to show you tens of wave counts for Bitcoin and so on, because for me it's pointless. Yeah, if the price action currently adheres so nicely to the current wave counts, then we focus on it, and only if something is changing, then we make additions. Of course, I'm thinking of different wave counts in the background, but there's no reason to show you thousands of different alternatives. I'm showing you 2 or 3 of the most relevant ones, and that should help you understand where we are and not waste your time, because that's important. Okay, so I've now added, as you can see here, various subwaves, like I did with the ADA wave, the ADA chart as well. So, and that suggests we have here a coiling up of 1-2 setups. Well, that could be a great setup to push us higher in this last wave 5. If I zoom out a little bit, you know that my primary expectation is that we will move once more higher here in a wave 5. We've got the blue wave count here in a wave 1 complete, wave 2 complete, middle of July, wave 3 complete around the 22nd of July, wave 4 complete around the 27th of July, and we are now in this 5th wave. That should push us above $1,900 ideally, possibly even higher. And that is sort of the primary expectation, that this is still playing out. Only if we go below 1560, we can unpack the alternative, where we would have already completed this 5th wave here, and we are just now in a corrective wave to the downside actually. But that's not the primary expectation. At the moment, we can focus here on higher based on the lower level wave count and the coiling up of these lower level waves. And as you can see, we've done already the wave 1 here of the wave 5. We've done the wave 2 of the wave 5. We're now in the wave 3 of the wave 5 here in white. Probably have to change the color of these here then. So we're in the white in the wave 3 of the wave 5, and in the wave 3 we've got a coiling up here of subwaves. Now there's a couple of ways how to count this. Again, don't really want to show you too many alternatives here, but another way of doing this without using all these 1-2 setups would be to count what that move here. Then you get rid of a few 1-2 setups, to count all of this here currently as a as a leading diagonal. So we had a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Yeah, we can count that as a leading diagonal, but it doesn't really make a great difference. So for now we can focus on this here, just breaking above the base channel again, and we'd now be looking at that yellow wave 3 to play out. Now this is really micro counting we're doing here, but I know that you guys appreciate that as well. So what would be the target for that? So the imminent target would be 1783. That would be the target for that yellow wave 3. That's sort of the next target we need to look out for in terms of the Fibonacci extensions to be reached. And consequently all the other wave 3s will cascade higher. Quite a coincidence, as this wave 3 is also exactly the high of that wave 1 here. And that's ultimately what we need to break out anyway above to continue higher. Yeah, and this is currently where we're looking at. We need to hold the $1,700 level ideally. That's a psychological mark, very important on the Ethereum chart. Not necessarily psychological, it's more an important structural support. And then if we drop below that and also drop below this ascending trend line, drop out of the base channel to the downside, then we need to hold the 1560. If we don't hold that, we'll get into this area between 1230 and 1440. Yeah, and that's currently my update about ETH. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find for both the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.